Welcome back to Dragon Nest for the final character class demonstration. This is going to be the Paladin-like class, the Cleric, our advanced healer class. I'm going to run through customization first. Okay, the awkward hairstyles, I guess. Pretty standard faces we've seen. Some same eye colors. This guy actually has some nice looking clothes. Very regal looking. I like it. Let's go ahead and get him set up. Look at that. Isn't that fancy? There we go. Ready to go. Yep. Mana Ridge, that is the same place as the Sorceress starting zone. So that should simplify the intro video. I can go ahead and skip that since we've already seen it. Not sure what to expect from this guy. Some healing spells, I suppose. Hopefully he has something nice to offer. Advanced might be kind of a challenge, so I guess we'll find out. Go ahead and skip the intro. We've already seen it. Alright, let's take a look at the spellbook. First ability is Shield Blow. Dash in front of any type of the shield. Yep, as expected. And we don't get a healing spell, so we get a Lightning Uppercut. Uppercut and swing with arms, jump in the air, and someone's Lightning Bolt. Now, I'm certain there are some healing spells in here somewhere. Heal, yep. Healing Prayer. Yep. A couple of healing spells, at least two. I see there. Holy Bolt. Now, how does healing work? Do I have to like target them, or where did that spell go? Heal. Heal yourself? Oh, up to 4 meter range. Excellent. An AoE heal. I should not be surprised by that. Alright, let's jump in here and kill some goblins. Ooh, ouch. That looks like it hurt. Alright, just like the Sorceress, we killed them all in 2 spells. Gonna go ahead and jump out of the tutorial now and go check out some real mobs. Okie dokie, yep, that's that. Get myself into the town and go from there. I'm guessing I'm going to be looking at a mix between the Sorceress and the Warrior on this guy, which should be interesting. It says advanced, but for my other videos, I found the Sorceress and the Warrior were very... Well, I guess a mix between the Sorceress and the Archer would be better, but a melee spellcaster doesn't sound too bad. Might be kind of weird in this game with a balancing issue, but overall it may actually be pretty good. I won't really get too much of an idea of it though, just from the level 1. I guess with the healing mechanics, I guess you'd have to look at better endgame content to figure out exactly how balanced it is, because with all those healing spells, and as I've said in my other videos, I haven't had an issue with mana at all in this game on any of my characters, so throw in the giant mana pool with some crazy healing spells and it might just be unstoppable. Possibly. But at higher levels it may actually become an issue. At points where you can actually spam heals on yourself or you get that many spells, it may actually become a problem. So let's kill some pigs. Dogs. Lightning Bolt's AoE. Looks like it only strikes one enemy. Melee is very fast. He's like a samurai. Look at him go. Not sure how the damage compares. Smaller swing radius, I think. The damage may actually be comparable to the Warrior's, but his swing range is smaller, which may have a negative impact on... Look at that. It's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely a smaller swing radius. Yeah. So far, a little more a little quicker than a warrior, I think. In terms of kicking butt there, he just goes right in there. Spell abilities aren't seeing too much of a difference. I mean, you hit a button and you do splash damage is the gist I'm getting from here. Different kinds of abilities. I think the gist they're going for here is that his melee range is somewhat limited, I guess. I'm not sure what difference it makes, considering the majority of the damage comes from these crazy spell abilities. And shorter range, but he swings like a maniac. Yeah, it's definitely a little more narrow focus here. I can't blindly swing. I feel as though I'm a little bit aiming here. I'm aiming a little bit with these weapons, as opposed to the warrior where you just kind of keep the enemy on your screen and just swing everywhere and it'll hit him. Yeah, it's a little more single target focus. So I guess out of all four characters, the only one with an AoE melee attack, with an AoE standard attack, is the warrior. Because the archer uses a single shot arrow and the sorceress uses a single shot frostbolt thing, and this guy has a really small scope sword, mace there. So I'm not sure what to make of that. There's a heavy reliance on spells in this game, so probably not too much to say about that, but again, this is level 1 stuff. I've uploaded my other level 10 or so warrior videos, and it's very spell dependent. It's almost an endless rotation of spells with barely any left click standard attacks mixed in at all. So I'm not sure how important that is. And if you go check other videos on YouTube, the promo videos and such, it's just a whole lot of full screen effects. So I'm not sure about the warrior. It says beginners on there, but maybe I just annihilated that guy ridiculously fast. In fact, that's a record. That's the fastest I've killed that boss out of any of these tunes. Wow, that was very impressive, I have to say. Overall, I think I'm the most impressed with this guy. It takes a little bit of finesse, though. You have to pay attention, because you're a melee with a very small attack range, whereas the other tunes with the small attack range, the sorceress and the archer, you've got some distance between you, so you can relax a little bit. But with this guy, it's... I want to say that's challenging, because your character is going to be flying all over the place, and with the small melee swing, could be kind of tricky. But seeing my offensive capability, I have to remember I'm going to have healing spells, and I'm also wearing a shield here, which is odd. I bet that's his... I mean, I haven't found any shields at all on my other tunes. So he's got a nice shield and some healing spells, and I just destroyed that boss. So I'm kind of confused about this guy. He's a mixed bag. But there you go. I have to probably give him the most praise, just based on what I just saw out of all the characters. Kind of tricky to play, but apparently they did a good balancing job with him because it paid off. So there you go. There's the Cleric. I'm pretty impressed with this class. I think in endgame content, I think this might actually be the most diverse character in the game. So there's all four characters. That's the last one. Very quickly, let me... See, I mean, I've noticed they all have these same kick abilities. Dive kick, I mean, they're all the same. And charge volt? Yeah, well, that doesn't look very good at all, does it? Block? Really? Like, block? Yeah, that's... Another kick spell, counter blow. His... honestly, his abilities don't look that good. Compared to the warrior and the sorceress and the archer, who have straight up crazy damage spells, these are not that impressive. I mean, I've experienced the first 4 tiers of all of them, and these are by far the least impressive. So, kind of confusing character, this one. I just had a good experience with it, but based on here, what I'm seeing here, it probably changes later. This may either be the most OP class in the game or the weakest class in the game in the later levels. And unfortunately, I can't answer that question. So there you go. That's a Cleric. That's all the characters. Future videos, I may just upload some random content videos of me running instances and whatever else I do. So let me know what you think, and I hope you guys give this game a try. It was definitely pretty interesting, and keep an eye out for the North American release in the coming weeks, coming days, maybe after E3 ends. So thanks for watching.